Welcome to the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Tuesday, August 2nd. Over the next several days, we'll continue to have deeper moisture over the southern two-thirds of the Great Basin with cloud cover, showers, and thunderstorms, and all thunderstorms will be on the wetter side. The only drier areas will be up towards central and southwest Idaho over the next few days, as these thunderstorms will be a mix of wet and dry, with the deeper moisture not quite making its way that far north. Over the last 24 hours, we had again significant moisture across southern and eastern Nevada into especially northern Utah, into southern Idaho. These areas over northern Utah received over a half or 3/4 of an inch of precipitation in a fairly widespread area. Obviously, we had quite a bit of lightning activity as well associated with these showers, and also some isolated strikes up towards central Idaho and far northern Nevada and the Sierra Front. Although moisture there was certainly less, but significant areas of cloud cover and higher humidity. The Great Basin fire activity map here shows just some smaller fires reported yesterday across the Great Basin, with still growth on our large fire, the Moose Fire, up in central Idaho. Over the last 14 days, we've seen precipitation mainly over the southern half of the Great Basin across Nevada and Utah, with still drier conditions across much of Idaho into Wyoming. Looking at some of our ERC charts, ERCs are still at record levels across the Salmon Chalice and parts of central Idaho. These areas again have had some cloud cover and increases in relative humidity, but really no precipitation recently, so still very dry fuels, especially in the larger fuels, which are a little bit slower to respond. Further south, ERCs have come down significantly with the moisture, so fire danger over at least the southern half, if not southern two-thirds of the Great Basin, has certainly declined rapidly here over the last few days. 100-hour fuel moistures as of yesterday, again, still in the critical area over the northern third of the Great Basin that only has been skimmed by some of this moisture. Further south, more significant improvements. The satellite loop from this morning shows, again, significant moisture across the Great Basin streaming up from the south, both from Mexico and also from the tropical feature off the Baja coast. So we'll continue to see, again, cooler temperatures and showers and thunderstorms at times region-wide, along with a little bit more cloud cover in the north today. We'll also have some breezy winds with the trough to our north, but much of the stronger winds will stay a little bit further north into Montana. Looking at our weather pattern for later today, again, you can see the moisture across the Great Basin with plenty of moisture for those showers and thunderstorms. Again, fire potential has certainly decreased, especially over the southern two-thirds of the region. Still over parts of central Idaho, we're on the fringes of the dry air to the north and the moisture to the south, so we'll likely still stay critical in many of those areas, although the cloud cover this morning will certainly be helpful up in those areas with a little bit higher humidity. Looking at later today, we will see those showers and thunderstorms a little bit further north today, up into Idaho and northern Nevada, a little bit more spotty down to the south, but still plenty of moisture in place with higher humidity. Wind gusts today will be pretty breezy over the eastern half of Utah with those northwest winds, but again, fuel's certainly not critical in those areas, so not a big concern with those winds. Further north, we will have some breezy west to northwest winds over much of central and southern Idaho. These wind gusts will be in the upper 20s to around 30 miles per hour, so we could see some increased activity up on the Moose Fire, but as you can see, much of the stronger winds are located to the north and east. Looking at the relative humidity combined with these gusty winds, we will see a little bit higher relative humidity in parts of Idaho today with that cloud cover and with some of the moisture from the showers. However, still some dry spots up in central Idaho where humidity may not get out of the teens. So again, that combined with the gusty winds may increase some fire activity up there, but still with the higher humidity around, not quite high risk with those winds right around 30 miles per hour. But again, something to keep an eye on this afternoon. As we move into Wednesday, no big changes in the pattern. Still moisture over much of the Great Basin for widespread showers and thunderstorms. Looking at our thunderstorms for Wednesday, we may see a return of that activity increased a little bit more over the southern half of the region with a little bit more spotty showers and thunderstorms further north. Tomorrow, those gusty winds push a little bit further north and east, so we will see a decrease in winds region-wide across the Great Basin. As we move into Thursday, again, very little changes, although winds may pick up again up in central Idaho as that next trough moves into the Pacific Northwest and northern Rockies, but still moisture in place for plenty of showers and thunderstorms and higher humidity further south. Therefore, our fire potential will still remain lower over the southern two-thirds of the Great Basin. We'll still have to keep an eye on areas of the Salmon Chalice, the Payette, right on the fringe of that drier air and the gusty winds as we move into Thursday. Looking at the showers and thunderstorms on Thursday, a little bit more activity again in Nevada, Utah, and southeast Idaho. but drier conditions for central Idaho and northwest Nevada. You can see on Thursday how those winds increase again in central Idaho, probably wind gusts similar to what we'll see today, upper 20s to around 30 miles per hour with the stronger winds to the north. So again, we'll be watching that for potential high risk, but right now, with the cloud cover in place today and a little bit higher humidity, again, probably just a highlight for those winds on the ongoing incidents. Looking at the 3-day forecast amounts of precipitation, obviously you can see the showers around the area. It will all depend on where the heavier showers and thunderstorms develop, where we'll have more significant precipitation. As we move into Friday, again, very similar pattern, still plenty of moisture in place. This low off the coast might push a little bit moisture further north into Idaho. So again, lower fire potential on Friday. And then by Saturday and Sunday, we start to see some drier air move into the north, pushing some of that moisture and showers and thunderstorms off to the south and east. This will continue on Sunday with, again, much drier air moving into Idaho especially, so we could see fire danger increase again going into northern areas of the Great Basin. As we go into Monday, that moisture again still across mainly Nevada and Utah, but starts to push back up north into Idaho. The 7-day total precip, obviously quite a bit of precipitation with that monsoon moisture in place over Nevada and Utah and even eastern Idaho and Wyoming. Again, still on the northern and western fringes of northwest Nevada, into southwest and central Idaho, much more spotty precipitation and likely only seeing some increases in RH, again with more isolated showers and thunderstorms. The 8 to 14-day outlook from August 9th through the 15th shows below normal temperatures across the Four Corners area into southern Great Basin and still warmer conditions further north. And again, that above normal precipitation signature with the monsoon, especially across Nevada, Utah, into southern eastern Idaho and Wyoming. Still on the fringes will be northwest Nevada and central Idaho, but again, that moisture certainly just to the south. That concludes our webcast for today. Check back tomorrow for the latest updates.